Hello, everyone. The social media that I looked at for the past few weeks is Twitter. I don't have really any experience before these 2 weeks with Twitter, something that is entirely new to me. It was fairly easy to make an account. Just like any other social media, you can link or create your account with other social media accounts. For this, I chose not to do that, as this would be my professional teaching account, so I don't want any personal social medias linked to it. When you go through and you make your account, you pick things that interest you, topics and categories like comedy or TV, music, things of that nature. I was kind of surprised and disappointed to see that there wasn't anything in regards to education. So right away, I jump in and I'm lost in the whole big scheme of Twitter because I know, there's over 300 million people on Twitter and there's so many different people to follow. I don't know how to find those people. So I searched and found, time.com, GoNoodle, which is a website that I've used before, USA Today, TED Talks. Um, as you can see, those people that you follow or those companies that you follow, they retweet other followers or people or organizations. I have Education Week. I have some PE resources such as PE Central, PE Games. I got Times Union for local news. And as far as safety goes, if we go and look into the settings, there are quite a few options to check off or not check off in regarding to your security and privacy. I think important ones are like the photo tagging. So I'm going to put here, do not allow anyone, I don't want anyone to tag me in photos. One is protect your tweets. You can pick specific people to see your tweet if you have this enabled. If it's not enabled, then it's going out there for anyone to see. And it says also here that tweets posted previously may still be publicly visible in some places. One that I don't have checked is add a location to my tweets. Just like Instagram or Facebook, you make your status. You can say that you just had this great ice cream at Curver Cream, or you're having a great time at Six Flags Great Escape, and you can tag that place so it pops up with the tweet or the photo. You can let people find you by your email or your phone number. I don't have my phone number linked to it, but I'll just check it off right now. And a couple of options in regards to the cookies that are being used by third parties to, again, better send ads to you or better suggest people to follow or suggest things to follow. And then, of course, actually, one that I didn't know, direct messages. So I didn't know you could directly message someone. Type in my password real quick to save those changes. There we are. Going back to our home. Uh, a major concern I have with Twitter, as we have seen with celebrities such as athletes or movie stars, is if they don't think critically about what they're saying, if they don't reflect on it and they just hit send, it goes out to everyone. And depending on what they say, depending on who sees it or how they interpret it, it can anger a lot of people. And that is something that concerns me with teenagers, because if the adults aren't thinking critically and they're not reflecting and they're not saying, hey, I wonder if this message, if this thought, if this comment I have is going to offend anyone, I don't think many teenagers are going to be thinking that as well. As far as my class goes, I would use a Twitter to remind them of due dates of assignments or of a field trip or events that are going on in the school. I know you can live tweet from those events. You could maybe upload some photos of those events in case anyone missed out. They can see what was going on. Um, or if there's a specific supply that they need to bring that I forgot to mention at the end of class, I could send out a tweet, hey guys, by the way, I need you to bring X, Y, and Z to next class because we're going to be working with it. You could also schedule a live tweeter, maybe to interact with the class. You can have students find those people that you want to follow, have a little assignment where, let's say you're discussing teen pregnancy, and one that comes to mind is Planned Parenthood. I know they've been in the news lately, and if you look, there's a couple of them here. This blue check mark means that is them. So Planned Parenthood, maybe they find some people, organizations, companies to follow to get great information. I'm going to click and I'm going to follow that right now. Those are some of the things that I've thought of. There are, I'm sure, many, many more as this application grows and as my knowledge of it grows. I thank you all for your time. Have a good one.